Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are doing a very easy dip technique using gel. It's one of my new favorite ways to do dip powder. So first we're going in and making sure our cuticles are really nice and we're going to remove all that dead skin around. I love this Sally Hansen cuticle remover. It's just really easy to use. You just put it on for 10 seconds along all of your cuticles and then you go in and kind of like scrape it off. I just push back my cuticles and make sure that the nail itself doesn't have any cuticle creeping in. We want to push back as far as possible. Obviously, you don't want to like hurt yourself or anything, but just push it back gently and then you can remove the excess dead skin so that our cuticles look very nice. And then we're going in with some rubbing alcohol and just rubbing off any of that residue. It is a little bit like kind of sticky or whatever, so you want to make sure it all goes off. Then I'm going to file my nails. They're kind of short right now. So I'm just kind of making them nice and even, but obviously you could do any shape that you wish. Doesn't have to be anything perfect, but just make sure they look nice and even so that they're uniform. And then I'm going in, this is the most important step when it comes to any manicure, and making sure that I file off the like oil residue and the shine of the nail and just making sure that they're buffed off. You don't want to make your nails super paper thin, obviously, but just make sure that the shine is gone. This will help the polish really stick for multiple weeks. Then I'm going in with the rubbing alcohol again. You could go wash your hands if you want, but I didn't want to because I am filming this. Then I'm going in with this nail prep. It just makes sure that, again, the nail is kind of dehydrated so that the polish sticks to it nicely and lasts for a long time. This is the Model 1's base gel and then the Gelish dip powder in Young, Wild, and Free Sia, I believe. This is the first time I'm using this specific dip powder and I actually really like it. And so all I'm going in and doing is putting the base gel on each nail, just painting it like a regular gel polish, a nice thin coat so that we don't have too thick of layers. And then I'm going in and dipping the nail in individually at a 45-degree angle. This ensures that the whole nail is covered and it ensures that it doesn't get like kind of bumpy or whatever when you dip it in. So make sure you're dipping it in at a 45-degree angle. And so yeah, I just do this for every single nail. Make sure that they are covered completely all the way to the cuticle, but try not to get anything on your skin. If you do get it on your skin, just like a regular nail polish, you can take a little, what's it called? Toothpick or something and wipe it off the cuticle before we cure it under the lamp. And yeah, that's about it. Just again, make sure that you do nice thin layers. You don't want anything super thick. It'll help when we go in and file towards the end if your layers are pretty neat and not like bumpy and stuff. So that'll help when you dip it into the powder if it's nice and thin. And I was very sloppy with that one. So all we do is go in and cure it for about 10 seconds. You could do 10 to 15 seconds. I've done both and they work great. This is just to cure it enough so we can dust off the excess powder before we go in with our brush, because you don't want your brush to get gunked up with excess dip powder. So it cures really quickly. You just have to brush it off, and that's what one coat looks like. So I'm just going to go in and do this honestly 4 times. I've done anywhere from 4 to 5 layers just to make sure that you get a nice hard nail, hard strong nail. And honestly, it doesn't take that long because you only cure it for 10 seconds. A normal, obviously like gel or whatever, you cure it for like 30 seconds. This is a lot quicker and easier. So then I go in and file off the nail. They can be a little rough when you get done with all your layers. So you want to make sure they're nice and smooth and just file them as shiny and smooth as possible. And then I'm going in and just really clearing up that cuticle with an electric nail file. You don't have to do this step, but it's just something I have and I like to do because it makes it look a little bit more neat around the cuticle. Then I'm just going in with the Model 1's top coat, and I love putting this top coat on it. It just makes it look so nice and shiny and just that gel appearance. So I'm just painting the nail like normal, just a thin layer of top coat on every single nail. I also like to do 2 coats of this just because it gives it a nice shiny effect, but it also makes it just a little bit stronger. I really like dip polish or dip powder and gel polish together, because I feel like gel polish on its own sometimes isn't strong enough for me, but I like the dip because it gives that nice strengthening appearance to the nail, and it's not as hard as like acrylic or something. It's a lot easier to take off. I just think that's why a lot of people are loving gel, but this is so much easier than doing all of the steps that a normal dip powder usually has with the activating gel and the base coat and all that kind of stuff. That just takes all of that work out of it, and you can just use your normal gel things, and it's only 3 products, which is amazing. So I just cure this for anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds just to make sure it's really nice and cured, and we are all nice and shiny. So this is the final coat, and make sure you guys check out the description box for any of the products that I'm using. I always make a blog post corresponding to every single video that I make, and it all goes onto my website. So if you go in the description box, click the link to my website, and it will take you to the blog post corresponding with this dip gel video. And that is all from me. I hope you guys love this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every single week on beauty and fashion, and I will see you guys in video very, very soon. Bye.